With years of experience and education under my belt, I have devised the ultimate list.
Good job, Saga!
Friends and family, my name is Skylent, and I'm pretty excited about, honestly, just some weeb shit. I'm really excited about just anime free-to-play games. Some of them are MMOs, some of them are mobile games, some of them are just anime as hell.
이것만은 안 하려고 했는데.
And I want that, and I want a piece of that pie, you know what I'm saying? So I got 5 games that I picked out of a few that are seemingly, they're going to be free to play, I know that for a fact, but seemingly coming to the West this year as well, but some, maybe not, maybe never, who knows? We don't know, ever. But anyways, guys, these are gonna be Eastern games that are very heavily influenced by anime culture, other anime games, and just anime in general. Oh, by the way, if you aren't hyped for Tower of God, well, I guess I just lost a subscriber, huh? So hopefully we have fun with this one. We'll see. But I got 5 games. Let's keep the hype alive. Let's jump into the 5.
쏘기 전에 막아야 해. 콜대 다시 받은 서포트스라 자동차를 동시에.
Okay, so the first game I want to talk about is Nike and the Goddess of Victory. And this title has me excited because it's a light gun game, kind of. And that's something that I've always wanted to see more of in gaming in general, especially since I love going to arcades, which is the only place you can do that. By the way, the best light gun game is Luigi's Mansion. Believe it or not, it is. Jump in with a date, so good. But Nike the Goddess of Victory is seemingly going to be a light gun game that takes it's third person for reasons, for plot reasons. And it also uses this sort of, I guess, 2D animated or live 2D animation that's also mixed with 3D animation. So it's mixed medium art that I think it looks really interesting. And I want to see more games do this. And you guys are going to see this animation style in many, many, many more games, mobile especially. But you might see this in animated loading screens, things like that. But yeah, it's going to mix this very pretty 2D art with 3D art as well. So you're going to be creating a little party of cute girls with big guns, shooting bazookas down at giant robots. Sure, it looks like when you aim at certain parts, you can knock them off. And it seems like it's going to be somewhat of a Girls Frontline-ish clone, but switching the perspective and adding in some gameplay elements that just me, personally, I'm kind of excited for. I think a third-person shooter, this perspective, yeah, no, I'm interested to get right into it.
箭如雨下，起弓了，随风而去吧。
Number 4 coming at you is Genshin Impact. A little bit of controversy with this game because the art style is definitely more inspired, directly taken from Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In fact, really, this game could probably be considered a clone. A couple of things that are going to be changed from this, though, is that it's actually going to be a party game, so it's not just one lone silent character. There is a story, there is breadth in this title when it comes to the dialogue, and the lore will actually be dished out in turn with that. And yeah, you collect a little party. I don't know if it's going to be gacha style or what have you, but there is going to be party management, switching between characters and different abilities with that. But for the most part, it really just seems like a translation of Breath of the Wild. Also, the combat seems to be more focused on almost like a spectacle fighter, where Breath of the Wild was more Soulsian, actually. So yeah, Genshin Impact is looking gorgeous. A little bit kind of a halfway between Western cartoon, cel-shaded, Breath of the Wild, and anime, but definitely more leaning on anime than Breath of the Wild ever did. That's for sure. Halfway on our list is a game that you guys won't shut up about, and I guess haven't shut up about for years, and it's finally coming to the West here. So we got Phantasy Star Online 2, and I know it's been out for a bit, but not everyone has got to play it. And I think now coming to the West, yeah, I'll play it. But you guys, whenever I ask, hey, what game should I play? What game should I look at? And even if I don't ask that, you guys are like, yo, PSO2, you gotta check it out, dude. And yeah, seems like it. So it seems like it's gonna be a fun little dungeon crawler coming up. Now, I know some people have played the original. I actually barely played the original back on like Xbox 360. So yeah, this coming out, it has me kind of excited. Just, dive some dungeons with it with friends and family. I love Dragon Nest. I like Vindictus. And I am in the mood for something kind of science, fantasy, cheesy, just run and gun sort of kind of play style. You know, them loot 'em, them shoot 'ems and beat 'em ups. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely going hard with that on my channel right now. So yeah, Phantasy Star Online 2. Finally, guys, it's coming. I will do you guys a favor and I'll cover it and I'll tell you, is it cool? Is it cool? Is it good? Probably is. We'll probably stream it and have some fun. So yeah, join us for that one. All right, guys, number 2 is Grand Saga. This game I am hesitant about because it looks really good. It looks really good, but apparently it's not part of the Grand Blue series, or is it? Can somebody confirm that for me? But Grand Saga, it looks pretty inspired by that franchise. Anyways, this is going to be something similar to a lot of other games that have been coming out recently, like Phantasy Star Online 2, or even the new Blue Protocol. But Grand Saga has this really more focus on like just being a spectacle. So I don't think it's going to be a full-blown MMO, and it has actually proclaimed itself to be so, but it's definitely going to be a dungeon diver with big titty anime chicks and, you know, really awesome anime spectacles and you know, just effects. And I don't know what else to call it. It's just big combos, you know, big moves. Just kind of really uproarious gameplay, which I think, you know, I'm definitely in for that. So, you know, give me really cool loot, give me like really cool effects and things and cool spells to fire off at big ass monsters or hordes of enemies. And I think Grand Saga is going to deliver that. Jump in some dungeons, dive them, just like Phantasy Star or even the new Blue Protocol. I think Grand Saga is right up there. So yeah, I put it at number 2. You should know that this one is not confirmed actually for a release in the West or, you know, worldwide release just yet. That kind of sucks. But it is coming out late 2020, supposedly, for some people, somewhere. That's neat. Okay, number 1, we got Blue Protocol. Blue Protocol, you know, I didn't know if I wanted it number 2, number 1, because in a lot of ways it looks jankier, it looks clunkier, blah, blah, blah. I got a whole video coming out on just Blue Protocol. But a lot of people are excited, and me too. Even though it's not the most massive MMO, I would debate if it even is an MMO, but it is PvE focused. It is about diving dungeons, and yet it does have 30-player open world zones, so hopefully we can make that MMO light gameplay really more manageable. But I do think that overall they're setting their sights pretty soundly. Overall, not like crazy ridiculous like Pyria Chronicles get canceled, you know, aim for the stars kind of thing, but I just think this game's probably going to release. It's probably going to be decent as well. Again, big fan of things like Dragon Nest, and yeah, I'm going to be playing Phantasy Star 2 and pretty much every game on this list. But yeah, Blue Protocol I think is just the most reasonable game that is going to be coming out. Now, it might come out a little bit later next year, but we're probably going to have alpha or beta to jump into. But this is a game that a lot of you guys just instantly are clamoring for. A lot of people are attaching themselves to it. And similar to Grand Saga, it looks like it's going to have a, like, you know, sort of a story campaign that's a little bit separate from the multiplayer. I don't really know how that's going to meld. Is it going to be like Star Wars or Guild Wars 2? Who freaking knows? But Blue Protocol, I think, overall, almost has some Monster Hunter influence. Where a lot of other games are about, you know, killing hordes of enemies, trash mobs, things like that. It looks like Blue Protocol is really in love with monster hunting and even competitive monster hunting, because they have a Coliseum, but it's PvE versus speed timer oriented. And actually, yeah, dungeons are going to have like speed running time limits on them. So it's all about going fast, going hard, which is, you know, that just reminds me of Monster Hunter. So I don't know if they are going to focus on one giant big boss, which seemingly is the case, or hordes of enemies. But overall, yeah, no, I'm totally cool with like anime Monster Hunter, you know, with a group of friends, jump in and go. Anime Monster Hunter MMO, Blue Protocol, let's go. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it, I think, for the list. It's just 5, and I wanted to do honorable mentions and things like that, but I really don't know. These games could be so far off, and I wanted to mention Grand Saga because it looks so good. Anime games, I think I want to be more particular with, but often people, often people just really fanboy over them, and I definitely do too. Just basically just based on the art. Like, does it look good? Then that's going to be my main game. I don't care. It's got the biggest, tittiest, anime waifuist gameplay. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And especially with some on this list, I'm definitely feeling the same way. So yeah, anyways, couldn't be too critical in this video, but it's just upcoming, you know, free-to-play anime list. It's just silly, stupid fun, and hope you guys subscribe to see more of that. Hopefully we actually get to see you in the next one. But anyways, all I can ask is you keep the hype alive. My name is Skylent, and I'll see you again next time. I mean, maybe.